I'm Paul.
I'm Devin.
Together we're Dads and Dice, two dads who like to play some games during our free time.
That's right. And today nope. 3, 2, 1, go.
I'm Paul.
I'm Devin.
Together we're Dads and Dice, two dads who like to play some games during our free time.
That's right. And today you're joining us for a playthrough of SETI. This has been the super hyped, super talked about game of 2024. And Paul and I have been enjoying our playthroughs of it. This is, I guess, probably our 5th playthrough. But we'll get over to the table where you can see maybe a not so close match. Anyway, we're going to go search the night skies. All right, so we have everything set up for SETI. A very expansive game. It's like has this weird long shapes that really, push the limits here. But I like it. It's cool. So I'm going to do, like I normally do, a pretty brief overview of the game. But we have these cool little player sheets that basically flow through what the actions are, and all of those actions are on our player boards here. So first thing you can do is you can play a card. So you have these cards here. There is a cost value to them. You play them. You do what's on there. I'm not going to explain these because they will kind of come up as I'm talking about some of the other actions. But that is just kind of indicated here. You play it for whatever the amount is. The next thing you can do is you can launch a probe. And so the next 3 actions are this one, and this one. And you can kind of talk about those all the same. So you pay a couple money, you launch, I should grab my probes here. You launch a probe from Earth. We are, what are we? We're space stations?
Yeah.
Or
I guess, sure.
What are we?
NASA,
Research stations or something like that? Anyway. You will always launch your probe from Earth, and so it's as simple as that. You pay 2 money, you launch the probe. And then as free actions, and there's a billion free actions, so I'm not going to go over all of them, but the free actions are spending energy or this little icon here to move, and you can just move orthogonally adjacent in different territories, but ultimately you're trying to get to the different planets. So in here, you're kind of floating around space. Over here, you're actually on planets. So, talking about the planets, the next 2 actions are either going to be to orbit a planet or to land on a planet. So you pay the indicated resources and you either orbit the planet, getting the bonus that is on the orbiting part of the planet, or you actually land on the planet, getting the bonuses that are on the landing part of the planet. So pretty self-explanatory, but that is just kind of ways to, orbiting is typically ways to get stuff, and landing is ways to get points. So that's kind of all you need to know. So it's launching probes, orbiting to get stuff, landing to get points. The next action on here is going to be to scan. And to scan, you pay your indicator resources, and you're basically scanning from Earth to the outer banks of space. So we can only go to this kind of ring right here, but we're actually going to be like sending our scanning way out here, trying to get these little data disks along the outer edge. So you'll always scan from Earth, right? So from here, just straight out wherever Earth happens to be at the time. The next is you get to take a card from the display. These all happen to be red. That is just coincidence, but it means you can scan from one of the red sectors. So when you scan a sector, you literally just take this data disk, you place it over here, and then you place one of your markers in here. And this is going to be an area control for points. That once it fills up, the person that has the most of those will basically get points, is what you get out of the deal. And then the last is, as you collect these data disks, and it looks like I was cheating and starting with a couple, but you will fill up this supercomputer row here, and so you'll spend an energy to run your supercomputer, discarding your data disk, and getting one of these traces of life. So I kind of skimmed over it with everything, but there is a blue trace of life that comes from the data. There is a pink trace of life that comes from the scans. And there's a yellow trace of life that comes from different planets. Ultimately, we're trying to find various traces of life for some hidden aliens that we have out here. And so we're going to be placing those traces of life up here. Once they're all filled, we will reveal this to hopefully find an alien species. And that is the bulk main part of the actions you can do. The last one is various things you are doing is going to gain you publicity because you like to be bolsterous and talk about your actions. And once you have 6 publicity, you can spend all 6 of those in order to get a tech, which will slot in making those things that I just talked about a little bit better. So if you put something in the orange area, it is going to make your stuff to do with your probes better, because this is all stuff to do with probes. If you put something in the pink area, it's going to make your scanning stuff better. If you put stuff in the blue area, it doesn't actually make it better. It just makes it where you get stuff instead of just blanks. That's it. There's a couple other minor free actions that will just come up as we play. But ultimately, we are going to be playing the game over 5 rounds. Various times throughout the rounds or end of rounds or just various times in general, we will move the solar system, and we will follow this little chart here, which will actually rotate the solar system around in space and so on. And so that'll happen as we do the gameplay. The only other thing I didn't touch on is up here is end game victory points, which we will get through various means. And honestly, I think that is enough to start playing.
Yeah, that's good.
So we randomly decided Paul is the start player. So my consolation prize is one extra
victory point.
And I think that is it. I think we are set up and good to go. Oh, so no, we are not quite. So part of setup was getting some resources, which we got. And then it is tucking one of the 5 cards that we got in our hand. And when you tuck a card, let me figure out what one I'm going to tuck, and I'll show you.
I forgot about that.
I did too.
I forgot about the tucking. Well, that's fine. That's whatever.
Oh. No, I was going to tuck this card. Yes, I'm tucking this card. So whatever card you tuck has one of these 3 resource symbols, which is credits, energy, or cards. You will gain that. So I tuck in energy, I just get an energy, and that is as simple as it is. And then that will be your income between rounds.
I'm tucking a currency, money. So money. Okay. All right. So we will go ahead and get started here. And first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to play this card here, which is going to cost me 2 money. I'm going to get to launch a probe and then move the probe. So I'll spend my 2 money here. I'll get a probe. I'll launch it
from Earth.
Wish I could launch it from somewhere else. And then I get 1 movement. So, I guess I'll just move here. And then, so this will get discarded. Oh, actually, this does not. This has a mission on it. So this wants me to land 3 times. And when that happens, I get 1 money. But it doesn't count moons. So I'll keep this card here. And then I'm going to spend 3 energy because this is a free action, and this 3 energy will move me to Mars. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. I am moving to through 2 publicity spaces, so that's going to get me to 6 publicity. And then that is my turn.
Okay. Well, I'm doing something relatively similar, but I'm just doing the good old pay to launch a probe. And I will be launching here. And then I'm going to make it very similar.
Oops.
Yeah, very, very similar. And I'm going to spend 4 energy to move 4 times.
Which way are you going?
I'm going to go 1,
Ooh.
2, 3, 4.
Nice.
So I'm going to gain 3 publicity because I went through 2, what are those, comments?
Asteroid belts.
Asteroid. No.
Oh, no.
This
No,
is
those
an
are
asteroid.
comments. Yeah, you're right. Those are comments. Okay, back to me.
Back to you.
So now, oh, I didn't pay my money to play this card. That should have cost. No, I did. I have an extra coin. Now I'm going to play this card here, which is pay 2 money. And then on a planet, or I get to land on a planet or moon, even without the required tech. So this also has a goal for the end of the game. So it's for each orbit or moon landing on Jupiter. So this will go here. And I'm going to go ahead and land on Mars's moon over there. So if this will go here, it's going to get me 8 victory points.
And 2
card tucks.
This is tucks of cards.
So I will go there. And then I only have 2 cards to tuck, so I'll get another money and another card. Okay, to you.
Okay, well, I'm just going to probably keep copying Paul, just in different ways here. It is interesting. I actually have 2 different things I could do. I could get, I'm going to get tech. I know that. So I'm going to spend 6 to get tech. And so part of getting tech is we will do, anytime we do this symbol, we will rotate the solar system once. So just something like that.
What tech are you getting?
Well, I have to have 1 energy, so there's only 2 tech I can get. And there is like kind of part of me that wants this one solely for the stuff, not because I want this ability.
Scan, yeah. 2 data pieces and an energy.
Yeah. I'm torn. If I do that, it gives me this scan ability. That's not what I care about. This makes landings cheaper, which is pretty cool. But these 2 data can come in handy. Because, to tell you the truth, I was planning to discard 3 cards for 3 pieces of data. So, is it worth the 2?
Is it worth it?
Because then I can play this card.
Now,
I don't know how great this card is as part of my problem. I can also then tuck this card. Man, my decisions. I guess here's the thing. I am not doing any landings right now. So it's not like either really helped me. I think I'm going to risk it. I think I'm going to do this one.
Nice.
Oh man, I'm second guessing myself. How much energy am I really saving? We'll take this one. We're going to risk it.
Okay.
So I get 2 points from that. And this just slots in here, and I get a couple pieces of data and an energy. Okay.
Okay. I would like to. So my things here is landings, right? This one gives me landing on Jupiter specifically. So Jupiter would be good to go to. I have a tech. Let's see, how far are we away from Jupiter?
It's about as far as we can get.
Yeah. But if I rotated this one.
Yeah, I mean, so we're 1, 2, well, no.
This is the asteroids.
Every 2 rotations, and then it moves the same.
Mm-hmm.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're 7 rotations from being lined up easy with Jupiter.
I don't know if that's going to happen anytime soon. So I have this card. I don't know if it's worth it. I can send out a probe. Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry.
You're good. Oh yeah, that's definitely okay. Okay. I need an energy. Is this what I needed? Yeah, this is what I needed to be. Okay, so I'm going to spend my 6.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll rotate this. Should be the second one. Ooh. Why did I think that was going to be different?
That was definitely always going to be that.
Yeah, that was definitely always going to be that. Hold on. Oh, yeah. I need to move the third one. No. Is this the same one? That's the same one. Okay. I need 3 movement. How can I get 3 movement? I can get 2. But I don't need that to move further away. Okay. That could work, but that's not what I need. I need energy. Or get this technology. Gets me a card from here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Still only 2 movement. Okay. I can discard this for 1 movement. So if I were to get this technology right now, it would give me 1. Yeah, it does give me 1. I need energy to land on planets. Okay, I think I'm going to get this one. I'm debating if I want to go to Saturn instead of Jupiter right now.
I don't know exactly what you have, but I don't see how you can land or do anything at either planet this round.
I don't think I can.
So
I could, if I had this. No, because I need that. If this was an energy, I would have it. But it's not an energy, so that can do it.
But you're also not like critical to. Oh, I guess we would be in kind of the same boat because we're gonna move it here and then one more time at the end of the round.
Yeah.
So. Oh, but the time at the end of the round doesn't actually change anything. So you'll be lined up.
Oh yeah, that's true. Okay. let's just get, I don't know what technology I want. Let's get the landing one. I think that one's a solid one. That's what I'm going to be doing anyway. So I'll go ahead and grab that. So I get an energy and 2 victory points.
I did consider taking that just to hate draft it, knowing you were going to take that at some point.
Okay.
But I went the risky strategy. We'll see if it works. What is it? Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm landing. Not landing. I'm orbiting. So this is going to Jupiter, which is 3 points.
I did not move the thing. It should be like that.
Okay. I get a piece of data. I get another piece of data. This goes, no, that is, I took it from the wrong spot, Jupiter. I definitely forgot that I was getting one from Jupiter. That's okay. This is fine. And then I'm tucking. Do I do something different now? Oh, man. Here's the thing. I forgot I was getting that data, so I could have enough to do this, but I have to tuck in energy. And I'm not necessarily wanting to. I wanted to tuck a card.
I want an energy to tuck.
If I tuck in energy... Is doing this thing this turn worth it? Is like kind of my thought.
I'm getting a blue.
Yeah, it's just points, right? It doesn't actually like progress me anything.
Gives you 1 publicity.
So, I mean, it's that stuff can all wait till next turn. So I could get a card instead. I think. Oh. I'm a big dummy. I'm definitely going to tuck a card. Okay, so I'm going to tuck a random card.
You got that from, oh yeah.
From here. So that was it. That was I got the points and then this stuff here, and now that is a lander floating about there.
And you scanned already? Yep. And so, okay, you got that. Back to me?
Back to you, yes.
I don't know if I should play this. I don't think I'm going to play this. I think I am actually going to be done. I think I'm going to be done. I think. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and pass. So we will move this over. All of that will go. And then I'll grab these and I will keep 1.
Okay, well, while you're deciding, I now have my decision again. So here's what I'm doing. I am getting a publicity and a card tuck. So I placed my data and I get to tuck a card.
Oh, man.
Now I'm at the same dilemma. Do I tuck money? Keep it even? Do I tuck energy? Do I tuck energy and run my supercomputer?
I feel like I have to keep this one. Okay.
I am going to go ahead and do it. I'm going to tuck energy. I guess if I'm wanting to land, energy is going to pay out better.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we're going to do. I'm going to tuck energy and get an energy. Okay, and then my last decision is, do I get a blue trace now?
You can scan for 2 more.
I can discard these 2 cards for 2 more. But I don't know that it
helps you immediately.
Yeah, it's 5 points and a publicity, and that isn't really anything.
Yeah.
So I should save the resources in case something better comes out. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pass.
Okay. Here's your cards.
Care too much about either of these. This one is $3 to tuck a card. Worth it?
Yeah. So for me, it would have given me 6 victory points. But I feel like this one's better for me in the long run.
Yeah, but that's not that much.
Yeah, it's not.
I don't find that to be the benefit. Is $3.
I mean, you'll get your money's worth from it, right? You'll get $3 back.
Yeah, I guess you immediately get $1 back, so it costs 2. I'm not playing either of these cards. I know that. I think I just take this for the data. Yeah, this would hamper my whole next round. Or do I keep it to tuck? Data tuck. I'm going to keep the data. Okay.
All right. So start of round 2.
Yeah, we get our income. 2,
I have
3.
way too much money. I need energy.
You get 2 cards?
Yes, I do too. Well, those 3, and this is 2, so I'll take the 2.
Okay.
Interesting.
And then I believe first player changes to me. Okay, back to the top.
Back to the top. Oh, man.
I think I'm going to pay 2 to launch a probe. I should have tucked a different one.
That's always what happens.
Yeah, especially because it didn't matter. I just needed to tuck energy, and I realized I read this at the beginning of the game, and I thought, wow, this is really stupid. In a 2-player game, it was get a tech. If you get a tech that someone else has, get 2 publicity. And now I'm like, oh no,
that's a good tech that Paul has.
Yeah, that might have been
That's
perfect.
the one that I wanted.
Not necessarily. It's.
That's nice.
Yeah, it would have just been nice to get the 2 free publicity for getting it then. How to do this? I think I'm doing some very basic things this turn, this round. Yeah, I'm going to pay 2 to launch a probe. Simple turn.
Okay.
Don't overthink it. Just launch.
Failure to launch. I feel like I just have to do this. I have to commit to this.
Commit.
But it's just going to be, it's going to be tough. I'm going to play 2. And this lets me scan for 2 data in the sector where Jupiter is at. And then it's victory points for
going to Jupiter.
Going to Jupiter.
Yeah, we'll get there.
Yeah.
You get 2 points.
2 points. Woohoo. Okay. And then that's it.
Yeah, we'll get there. Who knows? I might get there this round. How many times are we? No, probably not getting there.
Probably not.
Yeah, it's not this round. Never mind. I am going to pay 2.
That's possible. That's possible.
It's possibly. All of my money to play light sail.
Nice. 4 movement.
4 movement. I gain 1 for each unique planet, including Earth, that I go through. So I am going to go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Nice.
To Mars. So 3 points.
And you also get some publicity for that.
Yeah, a couple. Yeah, I got to tell everybody that I just traveled through an asteroid belt, Venus, and Mars. Look at me now. Throw that card away.
I'm going to pay 3 money. And I'm going to get a card from the row.
Mm-hmm.
I get this movement one. I'm going to move the solar system. I'm going to get a pink tech. Does this refill immediately?
I don't know. Are you taking another card? Oh, you possibly
Possible.
are. I don't actually know. And the rule book's right there.
Because I do have to take a pink.
Here, this got to be in rules reminder, right?
It should be. Yes, there are always 3 cards available.
Easy enough. Okay.
Yeah. It says, if you use a card as a search signal, new cards are refilled after the telescope action is completed. But everything else is gone. What is that? Ooh. It's movement. I think I'm going to do that. So 2 points. Take this card. And then this goes here. And I think that was my moves, right? Yeah, I played that card. Okay, to you.
I am discarding 2 cards for publicity. Oh, whoops. And then I'm spending 6. And why was I spending 6? Oh, I actually am going to take this landing one. Yeah. Yeah. I'm good there.
Okay. I'm going to discard all 3 of these for movement. I'm going to pay 2 to send out a probe. I mean, I've got it. Or do I just wait for one more rotate? Oh, this next rotation doesn't get us closer.
Correct.
So I think we'll do that. I'll spend these 3 for movement plus 1 energy. So that's going to get me 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 2 publicity. And now I'm on Jupiter. Okay.
Okay, I think I am landing on Mars. No, not think. I am landing on Mars. Yeah. So I'm going to take 2 data. 6 points.
Yep.
And yellow trace. So we got our first trace.
Woohoo.
Which is this. So it goes, at the moment we only have 2 places that it can go. It can go here, or it can go here. Or you could put it here and here, but that would be the worst play you could possibly do. So
And
the
you're
game
gonna put it there.
incentivizes you to go to this alien first because you get more points for it. But if I'm like not feeling it, I technically could go here. Anyway, 5 points and a publicity.
And this one does pass.
Yeah, so then this goes to just the leftmost available section.
Cool. Okay. 1 turn too late for me. That was it for you.
That's it for me.
I will be landing on Jupiter.
Okay.
So I'll be paying 1 energy because you are orbiting there.
Mm-hmm.
And so I get, I think it's 2 data.
Yes.
7 points. 10 points because I'll be putting a data point over there. So 10 points. So 25. This one goes.
Here?
That should go.
This goes here.
And then that one goes
This
there.
goes here.
Then I get to claim a end goal. Oh, hold on. Do I get publicity? No, I don't get. It's just that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold on. What am I gonna claim? I think I should probably claim the goals one. What is that again? It's for every 2 goals that you have completed?
Yeah.
I mean, right now that's 8 points. Well, I haven't completed them, but. I guess. How much technology? Do you have technology?
I have the
have 2.
technology. Do I?
You have 2
Okay, I have
technology.
2 tech.
I mean, I guess it's 8 points right now. So, okay. I'm going to put 1 here just so that I know that I've done 1. This is endgame scoring at Jupiter, including moons.
Yep.
So this one's done.
Yep.
Okay. I'll keep it here. All right. That is it for me.
Okay, we need to reveal this guy. It is the purple.
A strong purple guy.
The strong purple guy. I need deck of cards. Oh crap! It's got tokens. It's got.
Okay, so let's.
So we have revealed our first alien here. So we get to find out what exactly this little alien guy is going to do.
This is the Oumuamua. Oumuamua.
Yeah.
Yeah. This 400-meter long asteroid is the first extrasolar object observed in our solar system. On its surface, we've made an amazing discovery. The fossilized remains of extraterrestrial life. Further study of those exofossils could forever alter our understanding of life in the universe. Cards. When the species is discovered, shuffle its deck and deal cards to the players who mark the 3 discovery spaces. Each player gets 1 card per marker. So I got locked out there. Keep the deck near it. Yep. Spaces with this icon with the little alien icon. Right, so there's this little alien icon. Spaces with that let you draw an Oumuamua card. You may draw from the top of the deck or take the face-up one, replace it with the top card from the deck. In the rare case, when there are no cards, the symbol has no effect. These cards can be tucked for income or discarded for the free action. So I guess just flip one over. Oumuamua. Place the tile in the depicted space in disc 3. Oh, this covers one of the search things.
There's a space here. And there's a space here.
Place the Oumuamua tile in the depicted space in disc 3. If a probe is on that space, set the probe on top. Place the right data tokens in slot.
Like I see it connects to number 3.
Oh, yeah.
But there's a spot here and there's a... Oh.
It's on the top one.
It has this etching.
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah, it's the top one there. Okay. Place 3 data tokens in the slot. I got it. There should be exofossil tokens that we have in there. This exofossil tokens mean you gain 1, so you'll gain 1 exofossil. Some spaces in the Oumuamua species board require that you spend 1. If you don't have enough exofossil tokens, you cannot mark that space. So that's those 25 pointers there.
Yeah, up here.
I think all of them have it, huh?
No, just
these
okay. Collect.
I see. The topmost space can be marked any number of times. All players, you need to spend 1. Oumuamua as a planet. It counts as a planet for cards referring to planets. Each time you visit it with your probe, you gain a publicity. You can place a lander or an orbiter on Oumuamua, just as you do for other planets. Where would you put... Oh, I see up there.
Up here.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. Signals. When you mark a signal in that sector, like the red sector shown below, you have a choice. You can either mark it in the sector or the Oumuamua one. So you can either do here or here. And then you might have this symbol here that's got a little thing on the bottom of it. And that's the Oumuamua one. Either in a sector with it or on the tile.
Got it.
There's a 1.2 point reward. Like other sectors, it gets completed, taking the last data slot. There is no winner on this one.
Yeah,
Each player who marked it gains 1 exofossil.
Got it.
Cool. Have you seen that one yet?
I tell you, we did on our first playthrough.
I did too.
As our second alien, so we did not interact with it.
Yeah, I got to play it on my first playthrough, and I think it was the first alien. So, but I don't remember it that well. So. All right.
That was you.
That was me.
So it is
Now
me.
it's you.
And now I'm like, do I go in on that thing? Do I not go in on that thing? Because I'm about to be able to place a blue. Do we check out the other one?
No, I'm 1 point away from getting over there.
Yeah, so I guess, I don't know. Is this like, it's only 3 points is like my thought. It's very low.
Yeah.
It's really like making you go in on.
I mean, was that card any good that you got? What does that one do? That one lets you do a scan action?
If you scan this, you get one of those fossils.
Oh, and that has you land on Oumuamua.
one I got is probably going to be discarded for its movement. So I don't know that. Yeah, I'm going to scan. And I am just going to place the blue on the other alien. Here, you get 3 points of publicity.
Okay. That's it for you, right? No, that was your.
That was
your action. Did you pay an energy for it?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to place these out, so I'll get a publicity, and then I'll get to tuck a card. I am going to spend 3. That's a free action, I think, right? Yeah. Spend 3. I'm going to grab, doesn't matter, this card, and I'm going to tuck it. And I'm going to get an energy. And I think that's it. That's all I'm doing. Just a free action.
Well, then you would pass.
Oh, you can't just do a free action.
Right.
Ooh. Discarding cards is a free action also?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Ew. Okay, hold on then. I did not realize you couldn't just do a free action. All right, then I guess let's take that back. We'll untuck this. Is it here? You can put the other one back. We'll go back up to 3. Yeah, I guess I can't do anything with 1 energy. All right, so I guess I'll pass. This moves.
Mm-hmm. I might pass. I'm going to do it. I don't know that this is correct. But I'm going to discard 3 cards for the data.
Got it.
I am going to place the data here. I'm going to spin that publicity for this card and discard it for data. And then I'm going to tuck this card for an energy.
Nice. And that's your turn?
That is my turn. Oh. Seems all right. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, first player goes to you.
Okay. Current, your income.
Look at all this. 5 more energy.
Yeah, I'm getting 5 money. 2 energy. This needs to be refilled. And then I get 2 cards.
I get 2. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 2. Okay.
Okay, well. I'm going to launch a probe. Where's my probes? Probably should wait on that. I'm waiting on that.
Score 1 point, Paul. I want to know what this alien is.
I know. I actually need to do this first. So I'm going to play 2 coins here. Or pay 2. It's going to give me a publicity. It's going to give me 2 data. And that's my turn.
How good is the other alien? That's what I'm stuck at.
Are you going to get 6 points?
Do what?
Are you going to get 6 points to trigger the next alien?
No.
Oh, I screwed up. Dang, I didn't screw up, but I thought I was going to clear the next alien with my 6 blues. I forgot you already did blue.
No, you have to score 1 point.
I have to get...
I mean,
yeah.
you will. You will score at least 1 point.
Yeah, I
which will get the alien.
Yeah. No, but I was hoping to put my token out there. I forgot that it had to be pink.
Yeah, that's not happening. I guess I'm going to launch a probe for 2. Do I go to this stupid alien? Thing is, I have to decide now in case you turn. Right? So it's like,
yeah.
Now or not now. I guess I'm going to try and go now. So I'm going to discard that for a movement and a energy. And we'll hang out here. We'll hang out with this guy.
Okay. You do get a publicity.
Look, I'm on this thing.
I think you get a publicity, unless that's for clearing it.
No, it said it.
Okay.
It's treated like a planet.
Okay. All right. I mean, I didn't need to do that apparently. So
To do what?
I didn't have to come. I didn't like I said. I thought I could do it with blue, and I wanted to trigger. I wanted to put another token there before I actually got it. So I don't have to do that anymore. Why aren't you in orbit in Mars?
What?
Why aren't you in orbit in Mars?
I landed on Mars.
I know. I need you in orbit though. It's cheaper for me then.
You can go to orbit.
All right, I'm gonna pay 2. I'll pay 2 coins to launch a probe.
Are you coming to join me in Amama?
You know, I considered it. You're gonna get the 3 data. Unless you go orbit. No, I think I'm gonna go to Mars. I'm gonna discard these. 1, 2, I get a publicity. I also get 4 points for every Mars, including moons. So definitely go to Mars.
Oh, that's a lucky card to get there.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Okay.
You're getting a lot of points. Jupiter's about to line up too.
Well, yeah, it is. Okay, so that's it. Do I want one of these cards? I don't think so. Okay, that's it for me. To you.
I don't really know what I'm going to do. My problem is I will be left with a whole lot of energy.
Man, they really do want you to get those exofossils, huh? It's 4 of them for 25 points.
Do what?
They really do want you to get those exofossils.
Yeah, I mean, that's like what you're committing for, right?
Yeah.
Is to get 4 of them. I highly doubt you ever get 8 in a game, right? It's you get 4 and you score 25 points from it.
I think that card up there, does that have an exofossil if you discard it?
No.
What is that? It's a victory point.
It's a point and a movement.
And a movement. I wonder if some of them have fossils.
I don't think so. Because literally the card I tucked was buying an exofossil, so I highly doubt it's. Which, if I'm doing this alien, I probably should have kept that card. But at the time, I'm like, whatever. So, what are you doing over there, Paul?
Not much. I'm going to go land on Mars. That's the next thing I'm doing.
I guess that's true. Okay, I'm going to do it. I'm going to orbit.
Orbit. I'm going
to take this random card.
And 10 victory points.
And 34.
So
one of these. And a data. Oh, and one more point. Oh, and this has to be here.
And then you claim your thing.
Not really doing great on any of these.
All right, flip that alien.
What? This card's terrible.
What do we got?
The blue, green?
I think that's green.
The green alien.
The Centaurians. We have made contact with the intelligent civilization located 4.5 light years away. They rely on technology comparable to our own, which means we'll have to wait a full 9 years for their reply. In the meantime, astronomers and scientists on Earth are working diligently to decode their message. I remember this one. When it's discovered, shuffle the deck, deal cards to the players who mark the 3 discovery spaces, 1 per player, or 1 per marker. Keep the deck near the board, turn the top card face up, place it beside the deck. You can draw from the top or take the face up one. They can be tucked. There's message milestones. When the species is discovered, each player takes a message tile in the color and places it 15 points ahead of their current position. When you reach it, you choose one of the available things at the top.
We get one of these, or it's just
yeah,
display?
we each get one. When you reach your message milestone, choose one of the world rewards. Message cards, cards from a species cost energy instead of credits. Well, I will not be playing any of those.
Yes, that's what I needed. Let's go.
That is not what I needed. When you play a card, you place one of your markers 15 points ahead of the score counter. Then you resolve the white part of the card, and then you can pretty much tuck it. Whenever you get to there, you get something.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah. Milestones are resolved at the end of the turn in which they're reached or passed. There's some that you have to pay data on this one. So. Got it?
Got it.
Got it. Got it. Good. What is this?
What?
Oh, I got it. Okay, well, I know what I'm doing.
Yep.
I am landing on Mars.
You are. 1 data and 6 and a yellow.
1 data, 6, and a yellow.
What alien you doing?
Well, I wish I had some more data. Can I discard some for data? I don't have any for data. Because I've only got 1 data right now.
You can get more energy cards.
I can. Those are great.
I assume these are all credits if that's specifically energy. It has to be, yeah. This is, yeah.
I mean, I guess 3 points? No, 5 points is better over there.
5 and a...
Yeah, let's do 5 and a thing, which I can discard for.
Okay. Do you want this one or this one?
That's a movement. Give me the top one. Okay, that's actually good.
Do I care about these stupid exofossils anymore? That's my thing. I've only got one, so like, I feel like it's real easy to pivot away.
Yeah, you can still get 6 points with that.
Right. So like, I'm thinking. Because I was thinking about potentially going back to this guy.
Mm-hmm. So,
It's an interesting dilemma because I now remember this guy from our playthrough. Once this passes in a 2-player game, we will not ever reach that alien again.
Yeah, I'll go too far.
We'll just never get back around in time. So it's right now, do it or don't do it. And that's like for getting the big chunks of this. And that's what I'm thinking. I have no problem pivoting to the other alien, but here's also the thing.
I was gonna say, I remember with that, I did have the scan action from Mercury, so you could at least scan and get some that way. But
yeah, but at most it's one every time.
Yeah.
You have to fill up 3. Like, you have no incentive unless you want it to help me fill that up, right? So I'd have to scan 2 more just to get resetted and get another fossil, right? So the other thing is do the other alien, but now we're just trading blows on the other alien.
Yeah.
Because if you don't, you're in the same dilemma. If you don't do something about this alien right now, we're passing it. But I think it's what I'm going to do. So I am going to spend 1 energy to play this exo computer. Yeah. And I get 2 data.
Okay.
And then I put a marker in. I don't think I moved. Yeah, it'll sit right here with this.
Okay. That'd be a nice little combo right there that you're gonna get. Double there. Okay. I'm gonna play this just as a free action, discard for publicity. I'm gonna spend it all.
And now I'm very glad I did not attempt to reach a moi.
And I'm actually gonna take this one because it gives me 2 data in the publicity. One publicity. And then, that stinks. I have to do it. I'm going to spend both of these resources as an energy. Right?
It has to be the 2 cards.
Okay.
Yeah.
Guess that's fine. Not in any rush to do that. Yeah, sort of, whatever. We'll pay these 2 for an energy, and then I'll get to do this. I'll pay 3 to do the blue 15 pointer up there.
You were in a rush to do it, by the way. Just to let you know.
Just to let me know.
Yeah. been mighty bad had you not.
Had I not done it? Okay, so then I get to do this.
A trace, a card, and an energy, 3 publicity, or 8 points.
I feel like a trace is probably the best thing. Although 8 points is much better than 5 points. Card and energy. I'll just get 8 points. 63.
And you claim your next.
Yeah. And I'm definitely going to claim. I think I have a set of everything. No, I don't have purple. Ooh, maybe I should have claimed purple. No, I'll claim this one. Can I get a purple? Or a pink, whatever that's called. Alright, let's do this instead. Instead of getting the 8 victory points, we'll get the life trace. So I'll go back 3. And I'll click that. Put this on the 5.
Here, in a card?
Yeah. And I'll just take the... Okay.
Well.
Sorry if that hurt you.
It did, but that's the game. I mean, you would have been stupid not to take the trace in that.
Yeah.
I was thinking that when you did it. I thought that's a very poor move. But I don't know what I'm going to do now. I'm gonna spend. What was I gonna spend energy for? No, not that card. Oh, I'm gonna place these here and just spend 1 energy to run this guy. The 5 and a card, and I'll take this card.
Did you give yourself 5 points?
I did
not. Okay. I am going to pass.
Okay.
So this will move.
I will spend one.
There's too many cards here.
Energy to play this one. I'm just drawing a card. Placing this here. I think I'm gonna pass. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna pass.
Okay, here's yours.
Okay.
Right.
And then get our
income.
income.
And 2 cards. Thank you.
I have too many cards.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting very lucky with my cards here.
That's good.
Yeah, it honestly kind of feels bad, to tell you the truth. Like,
I can tell you right now, you are smashing me in in-game points.
yeah, like this this is another Mars card that I just drew. Like, it's my 3rd Mars card. So
I don't feel bad. I haven't. Oh, I did win this game. I was about to say I haven't ever won this game, but I guess I have won once.
okay, you are first.
I am first. I have no idea what I am doing. I mean, I feel like I would be dumb to not just like step off of Earth into Mars.
That's what I need to do.
Especially because Mars and Jupiter are 1 point difference.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Right? Like,
I've been looking at that. And then on these cards that I have, Mars is 1 more point and Jupiter is 1 less point. So, like, it really does not matter which one I go to.
yeah, it's quite odd.
Now, the moons on Jupiter are much better. I mean,
guess that
victory
is
point wise,
yeah,
right?
that is very true. I guess I'm gonna launch a probe. I'm also having a problem with my money. I mean,
You need more Centaurian cards so that you can pay with energy.
yeah. But there's also things that just require
Yeah.
like launching a probe. Whatever, I'm just gonna launch a probe from Earth. And move 1. While we're here. The solar system has to move twice before I decide to do anything. Yeah, I think that's all I'm gonna do right now.
Okay. I'm going to do a similar thing. I'm just going to pay 2 to launch a probe and move. So 2 coins, and then I'll move with this card here, and then we'll move. Okay.
I'm gonna discard some cards. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna discard these 2 for a money. I guess 2 energy for money.
Mm.
It's not the best, but it's where I'm at. And I'm going to play this card. Plop it there. For 3. No, I have to move first before I play that card. So I'm going to discard this and 1 energy to move here. And then I'm going to play that card.
Okay.
So we move the... Oh, we didn't. I didn't have to do that. I forgot.
Didn't have
this
to,
is,
yeah.
I had looked at that.
You can take that card back if you want.
That's whatever.
Okay.
And then...
And you get an orange.
Yeah, I think my best bet is to try and land on one of those moons. So we'll take this. Okay. 1 publicity. 2 points. Okay.
All right, I am orbiting Mars, so I'll pay a coin and an energy. And if you'll send me to Mars there, I'll orbit it.
No.
Yep. So that's 3
3
points. It's a card. I'm going to take this card, that data, and then I'm going to tuck this and get an energy. What do you need?
A little disc from you.
It's going to go on the...
Here.
Oh, yeah. And then I do get... Nope, as I orbited. Okay. All right, to you.
To me. Okay, I should land. Oh, I was supposed to get 2 publicity when I went from Mars to Jupiter. And that makes way more sense. So, I'm going to spend 2 of these cards just for data. And then land here. So I'll spin these. Go here and 5 points, random card.
You get 2 of them?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
It's a card worth 2 points. Sure. So I think it is 25.
18 plus 7, yep. Got a bunch of stuff there.
I was just trying to get more data before doing it. Because I do get a... What do I get? I get a data here. And this doesn't tuck. This gives me a purple. Again, a card worth 2 points. Sure. Sure. That card's done. Oh, I drew a purple. Oh, I didn't draw either of my card. And then I place this guy.
All right, I'll go ahead and go with my turn. You got the yellow 15er before I could.
You had 0 chance of that.
2 more turns? I didn't realize you. Well, I didn't know you had the data, right? Like,
Yeah.
if I had the data this turn, I could have done it this turn too. But I don't have the data, so. What I'll do is I will spend 2 to send out a probe. And then I'll spend 1 energy to move that to Mars. And then it's actually back to you.
Honestly, I think I'm just going to take 8 points because it's 8 points.
Yeah. And you get to choose the...
Yeah, I actually passed both this last turn.
Oh.
Wow, I've not been doing any of these things greatly. I haven't done missions at all, so I should do that. And I haven't tucked a single
Credit
credit card. So
I feel like you have more of a chance of doing that than
you think
2
that,
missions.
but this last hand, I had 6 cards in my hand. 1 was a credit card, and it was the card I had to play.
Were any of them mission cards?
Do what? I haven't had any good mission cards worth doing. This one, actually, I did just finish. So I do get 3 more points but this is my first one. 3 more points and a data. I mean, I do think this is more likely. We'll see.
Yeah. Yeah, if you get 1, it's 5 more points, because I doubt you get 3 more mission cards. You might get 3 more missions.
So that's a low probability also, because I'm not collecting money, and you need money to play the cards, even to do the missions, to then succeed at the mission.
That's true. Okay, so it's back to you.
Honestly, I should just pass. Yeah, I absolutely should just pass, because neither of these cards do. Oh, that's immediate. I guess I want to play a card for energy. Pay 2 energy. These cards are identical. It's I get a blue tech or I get a pink tech. I mean, I'm looking at it's 5 points.
Mm-hmm.
This is definitely not worth me scanning. I could not finish anything if I wanted to.
You could finish the
You can give me another skeleton?
Yeah.
I could do that.
I mean, that would get you 6 points on this side. Actually, you don't need...
Yeah, I can get that at any point
yeah.
in time. It's really not that big of a deal, though. Sacrificing 1 of those is also fine. You know what? I'm just gonna pass instead. I don't need to actually. No, I don't need to do anything else.
I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to play this card. So I'll discard these 2 for a money. So these 2 will be a money. And this one is scan 2 in the sector with Mars. So I get 2 points there. And then does this get completed immediately? It doesn't matter. I'm about to land right now anyway. So that was my move.
To answer your question, yes.
It does.
It
Okay.
does.
So that one's completed. 4 victory points. And then I'm going to spend 1 energy, and I'm going to land on Mars again. So I will go here, and I will get 6 victory points. I'll spend 1 energy, and I'll get or 1 data. I'll get the 6 victory point 1 up there. Unless I think these cards are better. Are these cards better? They can't be.
What, these?
Yeah.
No, absolutely not. This is, you've...
Yeah. We've foregone that.
Yeah, absolutely not.
6. And then I get to choose another one. I'm going to do the technologies. Is this the last round?
Yes.
I don't want either of these. Okay.
I took 1 for a credit to tuck.
I took 1 for a...
That's what I...
Smart. I took 1 for a movement.
Oh, I forgot I had this card in my hand. I don't even know what it does.
Okay. Do your income.
It's done.
2 cards. I think I'm first player. 3 energy. Boo. I might as well do that. I can do that. Oh, I completed this one. And it gives me 1 credit.
1 credit.
Which actually I needed. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and pay 3 here. 3 monies. I'm going to get a data. I'm going to scan to Beta Pictoris. So that gets me 1 here. And then I get to do 1 from here, so I'll do this one. That gets me this. Look at that, completed a sector.
You did. I assume you're getting the 15 here?
Yeah, for sure. So here's 3.
696.
This should be here, so I should have got a thing, and then I believe I get 3 victory points also.
3 more.
Yeah. Okay. There's my turn.
I don't have much left here. That's not what I was thinking I was holding. That's not what I want at all. Okay. I'm going to spend this card to get 2 publicity and then spend all the publicity. I think I will launch I don't know. Landing at Mars is like so good for you.
That's also orbiting. So I mean, I can orbit in Mars, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, but you don't want to go orbit.
So this, if I can get 8 publicity, would be worth it.
Why?
So I've got 3, 4, 5. I need to complete 1 more. But this one is easiest.
But landing at Mars is 4,
That's 10 points.
10, 15 points. Like, to me, you should just keep chunking things at Mars.
That's true.
My opinion.
No, you're right. This is comets?
Yes, I guess. Or what did we say? Asteroid or comet? No, this is asteroid. Okay. That's got to be a comet.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna launch the thing, and then I'm gonna move twice. I'm gonna go 1, 2, so that gives me 2 publicity. I was in an asteroid, so that I had a probe on a comet, not asteroid, comet. So that's 3 points and a data.
Okay. I don't think this matters too much for me. Let's just do this one. No, maybe. Nope. Let's do this one. I'll spend 2 energy. Let's just play another green person card. 15 spots. 90. What are we moving? We're moving blue.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm gonna land on Mars. Cost me 1 energy. And we said that is.
It is ultimately 6. That's
11.
at the end of the game, so 11 now. Unless you have one of these to give, and it's an extra point.
I do, for sure.
So 12. I really think I should just play out my thing, because I can tell you, regardless of what I do, I can't catch this gap, and you are going to mega outscore me on in-game points. So I'm just going to start playing some cards. Yeah, I really don't care. I'm going to spend... I should at least step off this, be slightly smart. Spend 1 there, and then another 2 energy to move this once more. And I didn't even get my tech for the last one. It doesn't matter. I'm just going to take
points.
Yeah, victory points. 10 points total. Plus 4. Look at me.
What was the 4 from? Oh, those things.
Oh, wait, no, that was included, right? It was 3 plus 5.
Plus
yeah,
2,
1,
yeah.
2, 3. Okay.
All right. I'm too far from Mars now. Go to Venus.
Oh, I was supposed to tuck a card. I don't think it's going to matter too much.
You can get a money.
Do what?
You can get a money.
No, I was supposed to do, like, I just started playing my cards. And at this point, I can't.
I'm going to discard this just for publicity. And then I'm going to spend it all. That will rotate.
You've killed me.
I think you go here, or do you go here?
To be honest with you, I have zero idea.
I think you go there. I'm pretty sure you do. We'll look that up, but I think you go there. I think you gain the publicity.
Sure. I can tell you it doesn't matter to what I'm doing.
And then I'm just getting a tech, and I'm just going to get a 5-pointer also. I think. Unless I want to launch something. You can go ahead.
I am just moving. Here.
Yeah, I'm hitting this one. And I'm launching a probe.
Launching a probe.
And moving it here. Because that was the movement. Oh no, it's an energy, but I'll spend that energy to move. And I'll spend another energy to move here. Okay.
I can just land on Neptune. No, I can't actually. It cost me 2 energy. I only have 1. I can't land on Neptune. I screwed up.
You can't discard that?
I can discard
I thought all
this.
of those were yours.
No,
I'm sorry.
It doesn't matter. I'm so out of this game that I literally wasn't even caring about this last round.
I'm going to spend my money and energy, I guess, to orbit Venus. Because I can't land on it. Yeah. So I'll orbit Venus. And that gives me, where is it? 6 plus a tuck, which is an energy, which doesn't matter. So I get 6 victory points. No, 9 victory points. I think that's what it is. 9. Yeah. Okay.
That's it.
End game scoring.
In-game scoring is literally just the yellow stuff.
Yeah.
So I did not get this. You have 2 sets here, so
I have
16.
1 set. I didn't get 2 blues.
Okay, 8. 31. I have 1 set. 8. 97.
Mm-hmm.
How many
I have
tucks?
Tucks? No, I have 6
so
total. So
3, 24.
Yeah.
55.
Then I have
2.
I have 2 sets as well.
69, and then these.
3 for each Jupiter thing, so that's just 3.
3.
And then 4 for each thing on Mars.
5, 20, 92.
92.
And
192.
To 111. You crushed me.
111. Yeah. So did you feel how I felt last time we played it? Just out of it? Maybe not for as long.
No, I know I was out of it for a while.
Because when we played it last time,
Look,
Joe,
as soon as you got these,
yeah,
I was out of the game.
Yeah.
Doing exactly what you did, the way it was going to line up, like I knew I was 100% out. Because there's no... I screwed up, whatever. I honestly, in my last round, I didn't care.
Yeah.
But I didn't have any cards that, like, guided me, right?
Yeah.
I was literally just doing regular stuff, spending energy to do regular stuff. And this game is all about the card play. So, like, I was just out of it that way.
Yeah.
I can tell you it doesn't feel bad. I could care less. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, this play was nothing I could do.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's kind of how I felt the last time I played it, right? I think I had like similar to you. Like there was nothing that really guided me last time. And so you're just kind of doing a little bit of everything, which is not very good for anything. But I knew I was out of it at round 2 whenever we played with the last time, or maybe even round 3. So it felt kind of like a slog. I just didn't know if you had that same kind of feeling.
So my first round, I played 0 cards and had to do just basic actions. So by round 2, I knew, I was probably going to lose this game because like I didn't generate anything with cards, right?
Yeah.
And this game has no catch-up mechanic, and I know that. I'm fine with there being no catch-up mechanic. Granted, I don't.
Yeah.
I personally totally happy when games do not have that. So I'm not like that is not a negative at all for me. But yeah, I just like I kind of knew
from early on.
I knew when my first hand I had 0 cards I could play.
Yeah. I mean,
And you had
I got
you had
very
a
lucky.
card that let you tuck 2. So I had to use all of my resources to also be able to tuck 2. But you got to do it with
going to Mars.
cards.
Yeah.
Like still available, right?
Yeah, my first card was land on a planet or moon, which I landed on Mars because we were right there, and I saw the 2 tucks, and that's what I needed to do. And then I had the Jupiter one. So I was gonna I was just using Mars for the tucks, right? And then I was gonna just focus on Jupiter because of this one. But then I got this card that was for Mars, and I was like, well, that's much closer, so I'm just gonna focus on that. So yeah, I don't know. We talked about it a little bit in our our monthly review of what we kind of thought of the game. But
I think it's a good game. I just it's like I've said multiple times, and I'm gonna say it again, but like I just feel like a lot of it is guided. Now, this play was not guided for me, but that is to a detriment of the game. You need to be like, hey, this is how you're gonna score your points.
Yeah,
all right,
for sure. So that was SETI. Not too long. Took about 2 hours. I think that's the fastest we played it. So that's pretty decent. I know you your last round there was kind of throwaway, you'll say. I mean, given.
I didn't even score the 26 points I went out there for because I was just throwing my cards away.
Yeah. But that's for me that was a little bit. Well, I guess no. I guess it is about 2 hours.
Yeah, that's my playthroughs with Lacey have been right around. I think our first was like 2.5, and then the other 2 have been right around 2.
Yeah. So that's all we have. As always, remember to like, comment, subscribe. All that stuff really does help us. Helps our channel grow. Until next time.
See ya.